TC2.
Okay.
He's quite active in that.
I would say
Have you had that conversation with him? Is he aware?
I don't know. I've not had it. We've met and talked, so we're live here, y'all. So we're gonna let some people get in the room.
And I would say that the lower class of citizenry, whatever race it is treat it that way.
Well, we're gonna
Whether
help.
white, black,
Well,
brown, doesn't
We're
matter.
gonna help educate.
Where did his friend go? Is he still
Hello.
outside?
Yeah,
I'm
he's
gonna
not
talk
the
to
roaming around. I
him.
would definitely talk to him.
Yeah, let me talk to him.
Okay.
To me, that would
Hey,
be-
hey y'all. So,
Is it, you have a channel too?
Hey, you're one. I'm two.
You guys are making me tired.
I was posing for a picture with Brother Man here.
It's Tony with Lone Star Gun Rights.
Tony was supposed to- This guy over here, he's with Jesus. And,
Absolutely.
and I'm with him. Or I'm with Jesus and he's with me.
Or one of the two, yeah. All the above.
Except we're the two stooges.
I'm just paranoid, so I like to watch what
You
I
know,
got.
I'm not faking fun of the Lord. I'm just trying to have a little fun here, and Jesus said it's okay. So me and him and Jesus, we can be like the Three Stooges a little bit. As Jesus will be Mo. Okay, that was a joke. The Lord said it was okay. The Lord has a good sense of humor.
No doubt about it.
But the Lord is very serious, and you know, I don't want to make too much light. It was just a humorous thing to say that Christians do have a sense of humor normally, unless you tase us or beat us down.
Hey, Boomer's saying someone just got arrested.
Boomer said somebody got arrested.
Boomer just said someone was just arrested.
Right.
Brother Joe
Close
says
by?
Boomer says somebody close by, close around here.
I don't know. Boomer, it's on your channel right now.
Okay, Boomer's on my channel and says somebody's arrested. Boomer, who was arrested? Who was arrested? Where were
It
they
says-
arrested?
Side of Leon Valley PD. You guys want to go check it out?
I kind of do.
Okay, will you go check and report back to me?
Absolutely.
Boomer's saying go to the front doors
The front door of where?
of Leon Valley.
The front door at Leon Valley.
Yeah.
Batozai is over there, or was over there.
But he was not live streaming.
Oh, but he was over there. Okay, my bicycle man's gonna go. I'm a little dehydrated, y'all, and I'm rehydrating. And everybody says, we was worried when you got in that vehicle. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all that is Mr. Bannis, the owner of the tow truck company that everybody has had a lot of negative things to say about. Anyway, we talked about a couple of private matters, which is private, and I'm going to keep to myself as a minister of the gospel. He put a lot of things on the record with me, and I will share that with you, but I want to pray about it, study about it, and make sure it's clear and concise that I'm accurate. So it was a Q&A session on my part, and statements and answering questions on his part, and some just blanket statements about various things. Anyway, it was a good, hey y'all, it was a good, productive meeting. See, I come here before to talk to the chief of police, and yes, and he told me I was silly, which I'll remember that. And anyway, the long and short of it is, the tow truck company owner came to me and said, I want to talk to you. I said, that's what I'm here is for peace, for love, for joy, for conversation, for dialogue, for the best for everybody involved. So that's what I'm doing. So I just want y'all to know that I'll be doing the Bears Tow Truck Company video, maybe with other things, and have a honest dialogue about it. Whew-wee. So as soon as I get hydrated, then I'll go back around to the city hall where Batozai is saying that somebody is being arrested by, not Batozai, excuse me. Batozai went around there, or headed that direction. So I linked it. Okay, thank you, Boomer. I'm gonna go around there in a little bit and see what's going on for my own self, and I'll take y'all with me. Oh my goodness. So it wasn't Batosi. Boomer, did you go? It's all done. Okay. Excuse me. So, let me see here. No one is further. Okay, anyway, I'm still hydrating, or I'm trying to get hydrated. So, apparently somebody was arrested at the front doors or close to the city hall over here at Leon Valley.
Hello.
The all the police are
Actually, it's several questions. And it's kind of
next door
very kind of
at the
Go ahead.
fire department. They're at the fire department next door, and the Slavigo, whoever the chief, we saw him going over there, and then he talked to this lady a while ago about could he help her because she was elderly, a senior citizen, whatever you want to call her. And so apparently, when that was going on, then I told him, yes, you can help me. He said, you have ADA accessible areas blocked off here, and this man can't get up and down in his wheelchair, and we can't walk up and down, and we need you to unblock it. So he basically said, okay, and then just left. So that's going to be a ADA complaint to the Civil Rights Division of the U.S. Justice Department. I'm understanding that this man is going to file his complaints with Texas and ADA, and she's going to file her complaints, and she's certified with ADA compliance, per my understanding. Man, I got to sit this phone down, y'all, here, and get me some Gatorade. See, somebody bought some Gatorade, and see them pizzas over there. A good and valiant patriot from Virginia bought those. Let me just set this here while I drink my drink. Bought those to give to me, so I'd have something to eat, and I shared them with the other auditors and the people here. Somebody sent it to me, I shared it with them. And in fact, the guy that sent it called me and talked to me, and you know who you are, and he's up in Virginia, and he's a nice gentleman, wanted to make sure we had our food and refreshment. That was his donation to the cause. Anyway, hold on a second. Y'all talk to each other, let me drink my drink. Y'all be thinking up your questions. Now, because I can't, because I brought my reading glasses specifically so I could read y'all's comments, and the Uber said they were going to be there in 2 minutes. I thought it'd be 5 or 10, and I got in a hurry to get in the car, and I went off without my reading glasses. I was trying to talk low, but yeah, he had a,
They needed money.
yeah, they,
I gave them
they,
I gave them
yeah, so, there was, there was basically, kind of a local man in need with a private situation, and he was talking to Brother Joe about a private situation. So I was trying to make sure I didn't capture their private conversation, and let them do what they need to do. Even though the law says no reasonable expectation of privacy in public and public accessible buildings and stuff, I try and be reasonable, understanding, and so forth. Unless, like I say, unless somebody says, you can't film me, and then they interject themselves into my story, and well, there they are. Wherever you go, there you are. And I used to ask people, what does that mean? They said, well, if you're a good guy here, when you get 20 miles down the road, you'll still be a good guy. If you're a jerk here, you'll be a jerk 20 miles down the road. You can't escape yourself. This Gatorade's good. Oh my God, it's good. Hey, Brother Joe, what is this this K and H alkaline H2O filtration thing? What is that?
You talking about the shower there?
Yeah, that's what it's for, a shower?
It's a shower head. So what the shower head does, here, I'll got a little commercial here.
Yeah, we'll do a commercial here.
So what the shower head does, it does not make water alkaline. What it does is it does three things. It neutralizes the chlorine in the water. It's aroma scent, so the filter has a scent to it, and in this case I think it's citrus. And then the other thing, which is the really cool thing, the holes, instead of being little circles, they're little triangles. And when the water comes out as little triangles, it is just awesome.
It's a natural massager kind of?
It is just a wonderful deal. I'd like to say it looks like metal, it's actually plastic, but they're expensive, pretty much.
Right.
This is the aroma scent, citrus. It's got some beads in it. These are like a little antibacterial beads. Then it's got the plate. But the water coming out of this thing is just awesome. It's expensive. I make, I think I make maybe, I make a few, I won't say how much I make. I make a few bucks, but not much.
Right.
Other stores or other places will sell them way above the 70 I got them at.
Right.
I think what, like 150 or so? These usually sell for 150?
Yeah.
Yes.
We make a few bucks and we're good.
You got a business to run, and a business has to have a profit or it can't run.
Well, sure, yeah, and my wife and I won't say the name because I don't have permission to say the name, but we all know the big box store chain in the United States,
Right.
and they have a philosophy. They price things low so we can move. We were pretty much decided we were going to do the same thing. We could price things up high, but then it would sit on the shelf. So we decided we would price low enough that there's a little profit margin, but we just wanted things to move. And what that did for us is it makes us feel good because we're doing right by the customer.
Yes.
They
Yes.
realize that, they come back, and good customer service, man, really what it comes down. People can tell when a person's
Yes.
a fraud.
Yeah, they can tell. Do you know that the tow truck company owner, just like I was telling people, I come down here to talk to the chief of police, and of course he said I was silly and so forth and went on. I think if anybody from anywhere come to talk to me as the chief of police, I always met with them. Even if I thought what they were saying was kind of ridiculous, off color, it wasn't right, I still gave them human respect as a man or woman and talked to them. But my goodness, if they drove a long ways, I might ask them, what does the topic matter? And, does it just need to be you and me? Is it private? Is it on the record, off the record? What are we doing? Where I could kind of know. Is this going to be a legal issue and I need to get the city attorney involved? Is it the
No,
mayor?
you'll be fine. I'm just letting my wife know we got that.
Yeah.
You're fine.
So, there's his beautiful wife. Hello, wife.
Hello.
And I talked to him, but anyway, what I'm saying is the owner, he had seen my videos. He believed me to be an honest man, a sincere man, a minister of the gospel. And he says, because of that, I feel like I can and should talk to you. And we did. Yes, so we did. And I'm going to do a little video about it because a lot of people have had a lot to say. So I believe in equal opportunity and equal say. So, I'm not Fox News, but their old slogan, we report, you decide.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to really report and let you decide. Now, people attack me. Of course, I try and respond in a Christian way. Sometimes my flesh gets rubbed the wrong way.
We live in a world that's broken, and we're as broken as anybody else. The
Yes.
difference is we have a higher power we call to.
Yes, absolutely. So I'm going to do that. But see, when you're talking about honesty and sincerity, the man saw that. So the man sought me out to talk to me. I've had people that know some people I know, and they got my contact information. They called me, they texted me, done various things to help me in every way you can imagine. And people are helping me that I don't even know. They're going through a conduit because they're worried about their job. Some people that have helped me work for some federal alphabet agencies, and they've actually sent some dollars, or they've sent some written materials or passed along information through a conduit so they're at arm's length from me for their safety. But I know a lot of things. But then I have a storehouse, so to speak, a diversified storehouse that I put all that intelligence at, so if something happens to me, it'll be released. Now, don't nobody come hoodwink me and knock me out to make it be released.
That's right.
You might go to jail. You might not, I don't know. But anyway, I was trying to get to a point and I lost my point. I'm pointless.
I'll say this, I think a good philosophy for anybody to live by is, in order to get respect, you need to give respect.
Yes.
Period. It's as simple as that. And if you're gonna treat people badly, expect to be treated badly.
Right. Well, you know, there's a religion, and I want to say it's a Japanese religion, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's, I don't know, but it's called yin yang.
Okay.
You know, for equal good there's equal bad, or equal bad there's equal good. Well, I said that to say this. Hello, helper.
Confucianism? No.
Yeah, I don't know, but you know, so people would tell me that sometimes when I was out on the street police and something would be going on, and they might perceive I was doing something bad or wrong.
Customers, it's all good.
Yeah, and they would say to me, yin yang, you're gonna get out what you put in, and they thought I was doing something bad, and I said, well, what goes around comes around.
Go ahead.
You guys are loving this summer, aren't you?
You know,
Pick up the water, y'all.
it's a hit or miss because when it gets really, really hot, nobody wants to come out.
Well, that's true too.
They want to stay home in the air conditioning, so I'm gonna deal with my customers.
Yeah. So, let me turn this around.
No, it's a hit or miss, man. I wish I could say.
What I'm saying is, what was I saying? I brought this shirt so I could fan
Always
out.
think about the other side.
Yes, hey, News Now Houston. I think you're out there and you're in a hidden location, a secret hidden bunker nearby, or on top of a rooftop around here. But I can't say that, can I?
Okay, bye-bye.
Dang, I said that out loud. Anyway, the point is, I'm pointless. I'm an old, fat, white boy,
You know, we got another box of
retired
chocolates.
That's on.
law enforcement
Rory still ain't stood in anything, but
When he
preacher,
got it, and then he told
and
me,
like the
he
preacher
said
used
that
to
he
tell
sent
me,
a box before, and
everybody is
it
somebody's
had
dollar
extra
bill,
peanut butter and no caramel, and that's what he
and they're
wanted
gonna
to do. I said,
spend
"They must have put it in my
you
box."
any way they
Right.
want to. They're gonna penny you to death, nickel and dime you to death, or they're gonna spend you all at one time.
yeah,
So
that's
the
a good
trolls,
job.
they
And
like
this
to
box that you
aggravate
got,
me,
you also
and
didn't have any peanut butter in it.
No, it did not.
they usually
Rory
don't.
just was here like a-
Just depends on how far they go.
The peanut butter
But I'm
again.
getting to where Jesus has helped me to call them out. When they say all these things about me, it's like, what have you done lately? What have you ever done?
Yeah, you too.
Who are you? If you're an electronic name, you're this or that, and you're hiding behind some electronic anonymous, and I'm not talking about the people with anonymous, but I'm saying you want to be anonymous, and you want to call me this, that, and the other. That's an act of a coward. Do you really want to go on there and show your stupidity and that you're a coward, or what? I'm the real deal. What you see is what you get, good or bad or indifference. Joe, it's back. I remember what I was going to say when you were saying you were selling more for less versus high price and sell a little bit. I had a guy in Dallas at the Mexican food place, and he said, we make more money than our competition down the road. And I said, why? He says, well, we serve about the same food. He says, you know, some people say they got a better this, we got a better that. He said, depends on your cook, your recipes, et cetera, et cetera. He said, but the point is, he said, we sell at a better price. And he says, at the better price, we get more people. And they're happy with us. And so you got to sell more to make the same money as the guy down the road. But if more people come here, and not just more, but disproportionately more, then we're making about an extra 20%.
Sure.
And he said, I'm the owner here, that I know the owner down there, and we compare notes and we talk. Said it's business, and said we're good. Sometimes I treat him to a meal here, sometimes he treats me to a meal at his place, or sometimes we go out and eat somewhere else just to get away from the business. But the point is, he says people just like a value. And said his people are good people, my people's good people. He said I've hired his wait staff, he's hired mine, you know, just because we didn't get along here, they didn't get along there, and they want to change the scenery. But a lot of our customers says they like our sincerity, they like our honesty, and most especially they like our prices. So selling these things for good prices will really move it. In fact, I'm probably gonna buy some of that real time from you before I leave today.
Did you try that last time? I don't remember.
No.
I mean, I've got the sample. If you have pain, we put it on, and people know within 5 minutes it works for them. It sells itself. It really does.
Yes.
And I'm not trying to sell you the product. I just
yes.
want you to know.
It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Well, I will try it. Try it before you buy it, right? Kick the
That's
tires.
pretty much what it is.
But I'm gonna do that because I got some neck and back problems. People say, well, if I was big as you, I'd have some pain. I actually didn't have no pain, and a commercial vehicle ran over me in Baltimore, Maryland, about 7 years ago, and messed up my neck. I've had neck surgery, and so a lot of people joke about your neck so fat. Well, my neck wasn't thin, but it was way less than it is now. But when they had to do that, and they had to cut in here, and then they made some surgical errors, they cut some muscles and things. So no matter what I do, my neck size won't go down. I mean, yeah, I'm overweight and I know it, but it wouldn't be like it is.
Taller, brother.
Huh?
Just grow taller.
Yeah, I'm going to have to grow taller. I'm going to have to grow like 10 foot. Well, anyway, we got 447 people. Did we find out who got arrested?
Shipping would be 83
It was
John's
a,
coming, so we'll
it
find
was
out.
a gentleman
Okay.
who crossed the street without using the crosswalk. He ran across the cars. He got arrested right in front of LVPD, and then they took him right back to the hotel across the street. So he must have done something, committed some crime across the street of the hotel, because he ran right over here. He went straight to the police department and got arrested right in front of it, which is weird.
So it was
Could've
not
been
any, it was just
could've-
someone.
It wasn't any of the auditors. It
You
was
know
just a
what, it
civilian.
could've
Okay,
been
okay. Well, I mean, but for all intents and purposes, it was a legit arrest.
It may have been. We don't
Right.
know what crime he committed,
Right.
or what he was being accused of.
Okay, right.
So, but when he got over here, he got arrested. The officer told him he was being detained, and drove
Okay.
him across the street to the, I
Okay,
guess, the scene of the crime.
so
that's cool.
we're drawing a reasonable conclusion that somebody had a complaint on him,
Mhm.
and at probably reasonable to believe that he was detained / arrested, whichever way we look at it, for purposes of investigation, and then they'll make their final determination, right, wrong, or indifferent. Okay, I think that's an accurate story. We'll see. I'm practicing being a great journalist.
There you go.
I used to ask questions on behalf of the local city, county, state, or national government of people. Now I'm asking those people questions for you, the people.
There you go.
So I done flip the role around. I did a good job there. I'm going to do a good job here. Now, a lot of cops, you'd be surprised how many cops actually email me or have seen me in various places. I mean, I was in a truck stop in Louisiana.
We just saw a bunch of people stop off and they're all walking over there.
I was in a truck stop in Louisiana. Okay, I ain't done no auditing except the duck commander. I went there and did a little audit,
Oh,
and it was beautiful, just beautiful. People treated me like a king. Of course, I mean they're in business to be in business,
Sure.
but their staff are Christian to my best of my knowledge, and we even scared some scriptures, talked about some stuff, but they treat me nice and.
Supporters.
And
There's a bunch of supporters also.
Yeah, supporters.
oh wow,
Supporters
looks
now.
like the people are showing up now.
Well, I'd say if you got the energy, maybe you take a little walk out.
Yes, I'm
it's
going.
cold over around the far side. I was over there where the guy that has the.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
No, I'm just curious because I'm seeing what we are doing.
I guess me and Joe got to take a stroll. Oh, or me.
I'll go with you.
Okay.
I'm offline, so
He's offline.
I'll be your backup.
Okay. Hey, you know what? You know what Freeman told me? I talked to him last night, and Freeman told me this. Freeman said, let the militias come. Let the militias come. Let the militias come. Let the militias come because if you get 50, you get 100, you get a few thousand people that are armed with guns, then the other side ain't gonna want to react because of a well-armed citizenry, which is why we have the Second Amendment to protect all the amendments. So, well, we're gonna see what the gathering is here. I guess these are the local supporters. Howdy, y'all. Hey, now.
This is actually a Pokemon party.
A Pokemon party?
Yeah, they're doing Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go?
They're all a team, it looks like.
Yeah.
They're all working together like we should be.
Yeah, working together like we should.
Yeah. This is pretty cool.
Okay.
It looks like we have numbers, but not really.
Yeah, so Pokemon come to Leon Valley?
Yeah.
Come to the bus stop at Leon Valley.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, they were supposed to, quote, move that bench over here to give public access.
Yeah.
For where Leon Valley Police violated the people's public access to the benches and to the public property.
Yeah.
So that everything on the other side of that yellow tape belongs to the taxpayers.
Yeah.
You and me and anybody else in the state of Texas or the United States that comes here, that lives here, visits here. We pay for that. That's ours. Just like this sidewalk. And we have a right to walk over there. We have a right to be over there. And they're trying to circumscribe our rights and keep us off of our own property.
What I don't understand is why they just shut down the parking lot. It's like, what was that going to do for us anyway?
Well, I'll tell you. Because citizens last time, they seen what we was doing, pulled in the parking lot there to ask us what was going on. So it provided more parking for more people to come and ask us what we were doing and to become informed. And it was said that some regional and national news media was coming and they were going to park their vehicles on the city lot over here and raise up their antenna and do some live feeds. So they're trying to shut off public access and news media and so forth and so on.
Well, they don't see the tyranny out here.
Right, right. So that's what's happening. All right, it's Batman. A Batman logo. So.
Be careful while y'all are in Leon Valley, guys.
Yeah, be very careful. Yeah, they're shaking their head like they know. They know. I guess the word has got around. I guess it's no secret. Lost Valley.
Wow.
Lost Valley.
We should get on Pokemon.
Yeah. Support. Yes. Yes. Somebody up there had a sign, honk if you support the Constitution.
Thank you.
I'll see you later, brother.
Thank you.
Absolutely, my man. Let me get a handshake from you.
Yes, God bless you.
What did Branson had to say over there?
Oh, well, I'm going to do a video on it, but we talked on the record and off the record both. I'm a minister of the gospel, so we talked some private things and the public things I'm going to share with people, but I want to think about it, pray about it, and be very inclusive and very specific so that I don't tell nobody anything that's inaccurate. I want to be
You have a good one, brother.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alrighty, man. Well, looking forward to seeing it. Appreciate you being out here.
Yes, sir. You
need some water, man?
No, I got some inside. And
Hey,
what?
I saw you, man. You were using those napkins on your head, man. Here, put this on there.
What does that do?
It's a cold compress. So
Really?
Yeah, it keeps you cold, man.
My God. Do you got a channel?
I'm not. I don't have a channel. Well, my Twitter is Liberty Citadel.
Liberty Citadel.
Yes, sir. And Facebook, you know, I'm on Open Carry, Texas.
I'm with OCT. I'm a paid member. You a paid member?
I wish I was a paid member. I need to get there.
Okay, well, I think over on Facebook you can go there, and it's something real cheap, like $2.33 a month.
Oh yeah. That's
I mean that's a half a price. That's like a McDouble.
That's less than a McDouble.
Well, let's see, McDoubles. I think McDoubles now are $1.50. They used to be 99 cents. Yes.
Wow, there's a bunch of people coming in here.
Yes. People still coming in. Yep. Yeah, I know. They were Pokemoning.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
That's wild, right?
You think we could get this for our rights and our civil liberties, but no, we play Pokemon.
Yeah.
Y'all be good, be blessed, stay safe.
Yes, God bless you. Yeah, I think people play whatever games they want to play. You know, I mean, people's got to have recreation. I mean,
I don't know. Everybody's looking down at their phones
So,
now.
is there like another group here besides us?
well, there's I mean, there's some OCT people that come out here.
Because somebody allegedly got arrested.
Yes, yes.
The gentleman that got arrested?
Yeah, he's got the story.
No, not him. They said New California, California Garden, South California.
Around here?
Yeah. That's
Oh.
what David said.
Oh.
I haven't seen any arrested.
You wouldn't think for a small city the fire trucks would run as much as they do around here. But man, it seems like every little while that fire truck or ambulance is getting it.
I know they had met up at the community center.
I just went over there.
Transit station. Meeting first, and then they were supposed to come over here, but nobody came over here. No. So I was the only one doing a live feed, and then Chief came.
I'm sneaking up on y'all. What's got bait? What's that mean?
What?
What's got bait? What does that mean?
I didn't mean to wear this as anything to have to do with open carry today.
Right.
I was just fishing.
Yeah.
This man's got bait for going fishing.
You're a fisherman.
Oh yeah.
So for all you police officers out there,
I didn't
don't
mean this
take
against
the bait.
y'all.
Right.
Yeah.
We know that we have just a few rights left, and we're going to exercise those rights as best as we can. And most importantly, you know, if you're having problems out there, videotape this stuff. We can't do anything unless we have the video, but once we have the video, guys, we can actually...
Yes,
Yeah.
hey, yeah, thank you.
Anyways, we appreciate y'all, but hey, don't take the bait, guys. You
Yeah.
know, don't take the bait.
Yeah, don't take the bait. You got a channel?
No, I'm just.
Okay, well, you know I said a while ago, this ambulance and this fire truck run around here like snap. Like you was in the middle of downtown San Antonio or Dallas or LA. I think they misappropriate their resources around here, the taxpayer dollars, a lot.
You think they're out doing that without somebody
Well-
being hurt somewhere?
Well, no.
What do you
I mean,
mean?
well, here's my saying. I'm gonna film this flag down there.
Okay.
Here's what I was taught in probably the last 15 years after 9/11 in government service. I was taught that if you're like a city, like you're a police, fire, ambulance, I said, why if the ambulance goes out, does the fire truck go out? When if there's no fire or nothing else like that, they says, well, it's on the record they went out, so it justifies their existence. Okay, if it's something's in the parking lot, why do the police know? It generates another police call. It looks good on paper. So when we go to the city council, then we're going to be able to say we got 400 ambulance calls, when it was really maybe 200, but they want another 200 every fire call. The fire department went on every ambulance call. And then that's 200 more calls even from small city to a police department because, well, we went on the fire assist, ambulance assist, rescue assist. So you generate all these other case numbers.
Justify all the expenses for the
Yes. And guess what? Somebody like you, if I pulled up here and I seen your gun, and I didn't think you as a threat, but I still made contact with you because maybe I just don't see a lot of people with guns around here, and it just piqued my personal security interest, you know. Although it's a complete right, it might pique my interest. Okay, no problem. And so I talked to you. Well, I'm trying to get your ID, one, so that when I made a citizen contact, I got a name and an ID number to go with that citizen contact, so they can't say, we just made up all these contacts. No, we got real names to go with these contacts. So it seems to justify what we're doing, and then it looked like a public safety act, when it's just personal curiosity, and I used my badge misappropriately to generate more numbers. So say at the end of a shift that's 8 hours, if I don't have between 6 and 25 case numbers, then I'm going to be told, Jones, your productivity's slouching. You're not going to pass your next eval. You're probably not going to become a corporal or a sergeant. You're never going to be the chief of police. Blah blah blah. I've heard that before. They told me one time. I said, is there a ticket quota here? Oh no, no. And they sent me a memo in writing. There's no ticket quotas here. Your job, your performance does not protect to citations. And then I said to them in writing, I said, so if I write 0 citations in the next year, there will be no repercussions? They said, absolutely not. But then the chief of police and the captain stopped by one day when I'm coming on duty, and they say, you know, the average officer's writing 3.8 tickets per shift, and you're doing 1 per shift. What are they seeing that you're not seeing? Seems like you're not into your job, Jones. I said, but I gave 10 times the number of warnings, so I stopped 10 times the number of people. But I was able to talk to them and convey a safety issue, and they agreed, and they promised not to do it again. And if they do it again, I'll catch them, right? But that ain't
Yeah, public safety goes to income.
Yeah. It's an income thing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That for sure.
Yep.
Are you from San Antonio?
No, sir. I'm originally from Dallas, Texas, but now I'm down in Alabama. I'm a member of Open Carry Texas. I'm a member of selfdefensefund.com. I'm an NRA member. I'm a Gun Owners of America and gun rights. I'm always going to say this wrong. Dyslexia is kicking in.
Yeah, it'll make it even worse.
It's like Gun Rights Association of America. I'm trying to think. Anyway, they've been in business since '75, and anything that any city, county, state, or national government tries to do that infringes anything on the Second Amendment, they go to war for the rights. And they try and help people in city councils, all the way to the president, get elected that are for backing up the Constitution completely, but with special emphasis on the Second Amendment, which backs its own self up and backs up all of them. Because if you ain't armed, I come up and I tell you how it's going to be, and you do it or you die. You got a gun, I got a gun, maybe I don't tell you what to do. You know, like Reagan, he said, peace through strength, trust but verify. People, the courts all during the 70s and 80s constantly asked citizens that had complaint, you got proof, you got proof, you got proof, you got proof. Well, in the late 90s, when VHS tapes got small and people began doing some recording on their own and taking pictures, and they started producing it, it was not that much and it was still okay. But when you roll around to the early 2000s and people was getting cameras in their phone and stuff, they quit asking for evidence. They like, stop bringing evidence, stop bringing evidence. So they want to be on the right side. If it's, you don't have evidence, they say bring it. So they look like you're not doing it right. And if they say, well now it's just like too much evidence, you're not doing the right thing, blah, 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 blah.
the information overload. Then.
Yes, sir.
Want to step in the shade?
Yeah, I got to get back in there and get some more H2O.
Okay. Actually, I need to go get my son. I keep telling him I'm heading over there in 20 minutes, and it's been about an hour.
Yes, yes. What kind of great self-defense tool do you have there?
Oh, it's a 1911.
1911.
What do you carry? Or do you?
Well, I carry a what I call law enforcement Glock 9mm, but I also carry a H&K 45, and got my old original 357 Smith & Wesson that I carried in Dallas all the way until I got to the Leon County Sheriff's Office in Florida, and they made me use it for a backup and go through transition and get that H&K 45. So I was a wheel gun man till the year 2005, but they made me transition. So I got some other things.
Are you still in law enforcement? Or what
No, I just retired this very last time, February the 17th of this year. 40 years. How you doing?
Good, Chief. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing. You didn't come to arrest me, did you? I'm making a joke. I know who you are.
No, man. You guys don't get them bracelets. It's going to be me.
Yeah.
Just for standing too damn close to the building.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I got to get in there and cool off. Holy God. Yes, he was arrested for being alive.
Yeah.
Arrested for being alive in Leon Valley.
That's all it took. I'm standing out there with my camera.
Sucking air.
Walks up to me and says, "Give me your camera." Why? You're under arrest for obstruction. Okay.
Christmas time, and I wrote the check out. That mortgage company instead of the one.
Yes.
You want a wood record?
Yes. This was an instant cold compress, but you have to put it back in the refrigerator after it quits working. It worked in Texas heat for like 15 minutes like a charm, and then it went bad on me. Oh my God. We got 567 people on here. Praise the Lord Jesus.
Only 6 or 7 people.
God said he went over.
Well, there's the clock, y'all. It's 2:47. So thank you, brother. We're an hour and 47 minutes past the time we said, or what was broadcast out there.
Yeah, that's why he didn't mean it. Yeah, that's why.
I gotta give the audience something. Y'all got anything y'all want to say? I can't read all this little text, and especially being out in this. I have a hard enough time, but after the heat and coming back in, I really can't read.
Tell him that don't think that we don't have the numbers. Most of the numbers are on the videos.
Huh?
Do you want me to read them out for you?
Oh, thank you, thank you.
What's your site that you're talking about that subject I'm interested in?
Oh, well, you got republickeepers.org, I believe it is, republickeepers.org, and then on my church, sovereignchurchofjesus.com, sovereignchurchofjesus.com. I know you. You're that cat man, wolf man. Yeah, wolf man.
Is your church a 501c?
No.
Good man.
No, I'm a standalone. Hey, yeah, I'm a sovereign, standalone, independent, God-filled, Holy Ghost-filled church. We answer to God only. I mean, we don't. Let me make it clear. We don't fight civil authority. We don't argue with them. We make peace with them and try and get along, as long as they will. Now, at some point, Jesus said, sell your coat and get a sword if you ain't got one, which is self-defense. So if it comes down to self-defense, we're going there.
The deal was saying that I saw a deal that was saying that the meat shall enrich the hands of the Lord from the Sermon on the Mount.
Yes.
You look up the root of that word meat, and it don't mean meat. It means,
Denise Lynn from Chicago.
it means those who have a sword and know when to use
I
it.
just got my
Right.
Over there.
Yes.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Well, sometimes, I told it before, but I'll tell it again. Reagan said, we'll have peace through strength. Well, when you have 100 people show up with guns that are lawful people and reasonable minded, and they show up with their own guns, the police have a habit of watching you at a distance and not bothering nobody. Because you're evenly matched. If you're one guy or two guys with a gun and 10 cops, they still come. The other way around, one cop and 10 people with guns, not so much.
We should tell you in Leon Valley that just got arrested.
Yes.
How you doing?
Howdy.
The auditor got arrested. I'm not too sure.
Turn right. Come down Everett. Turn right.
Ooh-wee.
You're in the driveway for the.
Yeah, what, some
Got some cold water?
Thank you, Jewish, with that little rag on your head.
With that rag on my head?
Yeah.
Well,
But you're under the prayer for shawl.
So I turn around.
yeah, well,
There you go.
well, here's the deal. I'm not trying to change anybody's belief, but Jesus was a Jew.
I agree.
Okay?
He was a completed Jew.
A what?
A completed Jew.
Well, I'm a completed Jew too.
Me too.
Okay?
I don't know what that means.
I'm a Jewish Christian.
Yeah, it means he's love God.
I would say when I was Jewish.
Well, there's a lot. I love the Old Testament because I love history.
Yes.
Absolutely
So I
love
close
it.
the door right back up like I can car. I will never take
Yeah, the 135 is terrible.
We just do nothing.
like an hour to the
Oh, and that's why I just been so angry about
And then before that, there's a
Well, gosh, I've been running for like 47 minutes here. I'll let it run for another minute or so, and then I'm going to shut it down because I got another private conversation that somebody wants to have with me, and they've asked me to step outside to have a private conversation. I'm a man of my word, and I said people that want to talk to me in peace, love, and joy, whether that's the police or the guy that sleeps under the shade tree out in the hobo jungle, they get 100% of my respect and love, and I'll go and talk to them. Let's see. It says, cord don't go off. Well, let me go out and talk to this guy. And, hey, you want to talk to the people? I got to go outside. Okay. Let me get it turned around here. Make sure it's right. Let's see. Where's it going?
So today,
I appreciate you guys listening.
There.
I think it's basically turning.
There it is. So he's going to take over the chat so y'all keep talking.
What's up, guys? I watch you learn here.
That's what I'm.
Chief is gonna go take care of some business real quick. I'm here for you. If you haven't added me already, guys, I watch you learn on YouTube. I watch Letter You Learn from San Antonio. You look different, Chief. Yeah, my phone is plugged in, guys. If you were watching me, my phone is already plugged in. It's dead, or was dead. It kept dying because of the hot sun.
I don't want to come off as that, but that's where I'm at.
Let's see here. What's up, Sarah T? Cyrex. Chief has a little bit of hair. He's lost a little bit.
Because I saw one of your live streams in the bar.
Yeah, but we're not gonna tolerate. That's the thing. We're just not. Your bike is fine.
Thanks a lot, guys, for those of you who have added me, and thanks for supporting all of us here.
His attorney, when they went
The
to
group
court
of
the other
people
day,
you saw earlier was all from.
Did you hear what happened
Sorry?
to Val? Did you hear what happened to Val?
No,
when
I haven't.
They went to court the other day.
Uh-uh.
His attorneys resigned.
His attorney resigned.
Both of them. He had two of them that was all, and they gave back, they wanted to give back the money that he had paid them.
Uh-huh.
I said, no, I'm gonna need you down the road. But there's a reason why they did it, because, you know, when you're an officer of the court, being an attorney makes you an officer of the court.
Yeah.
There's only certain things that you can legally do. And if Val represented himself pro se, he could say more in his behalf than what his attorneys could say. So that's the route that they went. Now they can advise him without them knowing it, but you know, political prisoner is what he is.
Yeah.
He really is. If you look at
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So guys, we are here. Yes, it is I Watch You Learn. I watch, letter you learn. I watch, letter you learn. State troopers, the only ones I saw are the ones that left the fire department earlier. It was about 9 of them that left the fire department. Yes, that's how it's spelled. Thank you, Boomer. You can add me on YouTube. You can also help support with donations on my YouTube. There's links on most of my videos. I have the camera down on. I have some children in here, so I'm not going to show the children. Yes, the water is very good here. Water is amazing.
it's not cold, but that's your water. I'll put it back in for you.
Where'd Chief's phone go?
I have Chief's phone. You need it?
Oh no, I just wanted to.
You want to talk to
Where's
everybody?
happening? Where y'all at? Let me see. Yo. Yeah, free Bow. What is his name?
Bow?
Bow.
Yeah.
Bow in the wind. $4.96. $4.99. Hey, Chief was talking about he needs money all the time, right? Y'all hit him up. Blast him with some cash real quick.
Make sure he gets home.
He's got to get to the house.
He's got tires to buy after he gets
Tires to buy. I got tires to buy too. Y'all send me some money at Texas Gun News. Texas Gun News. Hey, so Tuesday 9 o'clock, y'all. We're gonna be at the Capitol. So we're up against these red flag laws. Come on, we need y'all. You know, red flag laws. You can Google it real quick. Simple 44 pages. It's a proposal that's coming from the federal government, and these red flag laws. You can see some articles already coming out of Florida, New Jersey, where you know, say a sister or a brother has a problem with your weapons, they can call in, and before you know it, you have police officers knocking at your door. Basically, it's a see something, say something type law, but it's just a little bump in the road. I mean, we're ultimately after constitutional carry here in Texas, and we just need to continue to organize and get together. You know, 1A and 2A is coming together, but what we need is you guys to be active. We need you to get to the Capitol. We need you to get to the streets and help people understand what the hell's going on right now. I mean, this is you know, if this doesn't bother you, I just don't know what will bother you. At this point, we just need to stay focused, stay together, and continue to get to the Capitol, because that's where the laws are changed, and that's the biggest thing that we can do. What y'all got to say about that? But what else you got on here? High Fury. I don't know who that is. Boomer. Furry. Why not hate me for nothing? Rights, Trump's laws. Well, the problem we have here is we got city ordinances that should not supersede Texas law, and that's the biggest problem that I see. Is, you know, we already have laws that address these red flag laws, and so we need less federal involvement, and by taking this money, it kind of has strings attached to it. Safe storage law is also a part of the red flag laws, where they want you to keep your gun in a locked compartment in the back of a car versus where you can get to it, where you can you know, potentially protect yourself.
Let me tell you what else they do. I am a senior citizen, so Aetna calls and they want to send a nurse to the house to see about us. You know, that's perfectly fine. Drive a car and everything, but they want that home nurse to come see us. One of the questions they ask is, do you have a gun in your house? Well, my stance on that is no, their business, what I have in my house.
Yeah.
And if I don't say anything, they take it as a yes.
Right. So,
even if I don't-
damned if you do, damned if you don't.
That's
Exactly.
the guilty before innocent
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, we're moving
So-
into what is called is pre-crime. Or,
Yeah. So what I do is I say, I don't want you to come. My doctor lives, it just, her office is just down the street, and I don't need a nurse to come to my house, and as long as I can live at home.
Uh-oh. Oh, we're reconnected. So another thing that they're doing, the VA is starting to contact veterans and ask them questions about whether they can manage their finances or not. And if they answer the question, no, they don't manage their finances, the wife does it, that's like they don't have the physical or mental capacity to take care of their finances.
Non-compos mentis is what the term is
What
they
is it
don't
called?
have, non-compos mentis, they don't have the facilities to do those things.
All right, so you answer that question wrong, and then you're losing your guns. You're getting a letter from, I don't know. I mean, you have to talk to some of these people that have been arrested for
Our
or
police
had their
department doesn't do it.
guns
They have to be.
guns taken away.
They have to be a mental patient certified before any guns are taken out of the house.
As far as earlier, guys,
And they try to get somebody else to
there was one person that I know of getting arrested. He was a black male civilian that ran across Bandera towards the police department. Police officer actually came, turned around off of Bandera, came and detained him. He was under the suspicion that he had committed a crime across the street, so they arrested him. As far as any auditors being arrested out here, I do not know.
Not that I've heard, not that I've seen. So I think there was something going on.
Any info?
Here's Philip.
No, nobody getting arrested.
Is this free or a dollar?
There's some pizza somewhere.
I do think that there was something that happened over there. I don't know exactly what it was, but I do think that they're hassling people. The DPS
Yeah, he
started.
Texas Sheepdog. He actually did cross the intersection without the little white man telling him to cross, but he ran right across moving traffic. So that could have been a reason why he got detained. But I think it was more of the reasons why he was running across the street from that hotel that's across the street there.
Well, I mean, they're on high alert right now too. You know, I mean, they're looking for anything. I mean, they're not stopping. They haven't learned a lesson. They don't really care. I mean, they have insurance. They have insurance. So they're just going to keep on doing what they're doing. But the civil lawsuit is going to continue to go on. You know, we've had some senators and things that have gotten in trouble here recently, and this isn't going away. So at some point, I don't know what the breaking point is. You know.
You're a funny guy, Sheepdog. They had insurance for everything.
Yeah.
Except consent.
Yeah, except for common sense.
No insurance for that.
It was a.
You want me to smile or you want him to smile? We'll smile at the same time. Not really smiling right now. It's just,
I don't like to
I
smile.
don't like to smile. Right now. I do.
I'll be honest, this is the first time I heard of alkaline water.
Well,
Have you tried it?
Philip, cancer cannot grow in alcohol.
Yes, he's
Did you know
here.
that?
Everybody's asking for you on Chief's page.
We're doing some cross auditing today.
Yeah, we're
We got 2A, got 1A, got 1A
borrowing
guys
channels.
using other 1A guys' phones.
Alkaline water is good. It was like
No.
the first time I had it, I was scared.
No cancer.
Yeah, so guys, whoever's on here, if you haven't subscribed to me, I watch you later. Watch you now.
Oh yeah, we can give plugs right now, right?
I'm sorry.
I'm with Texas Gun News. I can get it out pretty quick.
So I watch you learn because I don't.
I watch you learn.
Yeah,
John and
I got all confused.
He's got so many channels.
Yeah, I guess so.
We like your style.
One for Batman. To take
Leon
over.
Valley is being.
We all
What's
try
that? Leon Valley is being what?
Leon Chief is being looked at by the feds. We don't know. I don't, at least.
Hey, this is Texas. We have the Texas Rangers. They know what's going on.
Keep coming back. Yeah. Well, yeah, I will go outside. I think the chief wanted me to stay in here. But let me see. I'll be right back. Let me check my phone. Alright, guys.
You know what they call that? Duress. You're under duress. You were afraid for your life. That's why you shot him. Do not run over these.
Where'd Chief go?
He was not inside.
Unless he came in when I went out. Well, I have his phone. You want to say hi?
Hey, Chief. Who's out there?
So, everybody.
Nunya, Chris. Taking off.
Lighters.
Oh, lighters.
Yeah, we got Wolfman here.
What do I do with it? There it is.
Hey, before you gets on here, Texas Gun News, Lone Star Gun Rights, y'all hit us up. We're coming for that constitutional carry. You better believe that.
First Amendment, Second Amendment. We got them all. We're all working together now.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chief, it ain't working out for you, buddy. Yeah, you almost stole my lighter, man.
Yeah, just hanging out here.
You want to walk over to the over here real quick?
Yeah. Anybody? You got a cigarette I can have?
You don't need no nasty cigarettes.
Well, you have one?
Keep me off the video.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, all right. I want to drink your lighter.
Where's it at? Going this way?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so these people right here are showing up for this Pokemon stop that's here. And I swear we've had probably about 100 Pokemon people come to, I guess there's a Pokemon over here.
Yeah,
they care more about Pokemon than they do.
Yeah, we have way more Pokemon people out here than people out here supporting our individual rights. What? Out?
Video?
Oh, yeah. I don't see why not. Excuse me, gentlemen. How are y'all doing today? Y'all doing Pokemon too? What is it, like a Pokestop, or what are these?
Gym.
Oh, a gym?
Yeah, they do raids, so you gotta get people together to fight it and beat it.
Oh, because it's been like, y'all are like not the first people here, probably like the 100th person here.
Yeah, today they got like a special event going on, so.
Yeah, we're actually doing our own special event too. We're protesting.
Oh, really?
They've constantly taken our First and Second Amendment rights, not from us, but they've kind of done some things to prevent us from trying to flex our rights.
Hey, so it's real simple, man. We can film inside that building because we are the people and we pay for that, and we have a constitutional right to film them in their professional capacity. And what they're doing is they're saying, hey, no filming. Well, what's wrong with being able to film you in your profession? Well, there's a law. It's called Turner versus Driver. You can film the police, and they don't like that. They don't want the phones in there. But here's the problem with that: court doesn't really happen only in one building, only one area. So why do we lose all of our rights, in that whole building for something that happens in one office? And these are things that we're fighting on the Second Amendment side as well as the First Amendment side.
I feel you.
But
Always remember, see a cop, record a cop.
Yeah.
Always remember.
Y'all got Pokemon chat,
All right, guys, I'm walking solo. I don't know where Chief went, but I have his phone. He may have went to go cool down or handle some business, but I'm gonna go take a little walk around real quick. This line fell apart here. I'll take a little walk around. See who's out here. Well, this is what it looks like when they don't want you to flex your rights. They barricade you out from a public vicinity. Some people can't use handicap accessible ramps. No, they didn't fix the sidewalk. We fixed the sidewalk.
Well, I can't walk all the time.
That's what I'm saying. It's up to you when you decide to reach it.
Some people can't step on.
Freedom!
There we go. There we go.
Just the two-way. Yeah, we got the
So I'm gonna keep walking around, guys. I'm just gonna take one walk around, and then I'm gonna head back because I don't want Chief to think that I stole his phone. But I don't know of any auditors that have been arrested. So that's my conclusion on anybody that was arrested. No auditors that I know of have been arrested today. The only one that has been arrested had nothing to do with us auditors being out here. So I'm just gonna take a little walk to the back gate again, and then head to the front. Guys. Earlier I came to this entrance and the public foyer was open, but now it's not. They still have the signs up. The use of a camera or video prohibited, blah, 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 blah. So you can't go into the municipal courtroom, whatever the fuck. Well, I mean, whatever. Excuse me. Should not be cussing. Sorry, Chief. I cussed on your stream. They also added the, hey, how's it going?
It's going good, and you?
I'm just hanging out.
Enjoy the weather.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yes, sir. Hey, is there any reason why we cut off the wheelchair accessible ramp over there? Because there's a gentleman who can't really...
I don't think it's cut off.
It was cut off, but we kind of...
I think they fixed it, though.
No, they didn't.
All right.
Is the chief here today?
He might be.
He might be?
Yep.
Huh. We have a great day. Be safe out here. Thank you, sir. Oh, yeah, our friends have been helping us out. Appreciate the you know, the honesty. You too. Yeah, well, he walked out at the right time. He walked out of this door, the restricted area, which is a gym. There he goes. I don't even know if that's a real police car. Has no exempt plates. I know some police cars don't have exempt plates, but it looked like it had stickers on there at one point. Well, guys, I'm gonna head back to Chief. Drop my fucking cigarette. Woo! Huh?
Yeah.
That's hot, man. I'm gonna go
Hey,
find the chief.
It's not as hot as that courtroom is going to be when Salvaggio is sitting in the hot seat. It ain't going away.
Definitely not.
Y'all just keep waking people up, man. Y'all just keep on sharing. Y'all stay on them, and just get together. You know, get together locally. You know, fight for something. You know, there's a lot of constitutional rights that need to be addressed. You know, some people don't even know that they have these rights. And if we just sit back and not do anything, you know, it's not going to get any better.
I tell you, this little, even though it wasn't a big rally, with us going out to the community center, you guys here, and them spending all this money with this rally, they're dirty. Straight up.
Let's go get some more alkaline water.
Yeah.
Because this water right here is fluoridated.
Yeah, it is. Doesn't fluoride in the water deteriorate your brain cells? Isn't that what causes Alzheimer's?
Man, there's a lot of things that probably cause Alzheimer's, but it's the food that we're eating. It's the big corporations that are putting all the preservatives in the foods that are, I think, is not allowing people to get the information that they need, right? I think it's a pineal gland problem. I think people just don't really care as much as they used to in this. A lot of Pokemon people though.
Yeah, really. There's way more.
If we'd had a Pokemon party here, we could have packed this place solid.
Yeah, we should have just told everybody Pokemon party / First Amendment, Second Amendment audit.
Yeah, film those police.
Oh man, thank you.
The only thing is, and I think this might have been an issue, is because Chris was driving a green Cadillac.
No, do you want to tell the story because he's live streaming?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, he can tell.
I just want to respect it. No big deal.
So, yeah, I made a video about this.
Okay.
So, I was a passenger. Chris was driving in a 2-way in the back seat. We didn't get that far down the street before we got pulled over.
Well, you're suspicious looking, man. I would.
Yeah.
You're so when they pulled us over, they told the 2 white girls to go behind the car. And then, like, less than 30 seconds later, a black SUV that was unmarked pulled up. I mean, he was flying and slammed on his brakes. It was like some scene out of a movie. And he, like, flung his door open before his car came to a complete stop.
Oh, my Lord.
And he jumped out and was like, all right, so what's going on here? And he's like, yeah, I told the girls to go behind there. And I was just talking to these guys. So they separated us. One cop was talking to me and the other was talking to him. And they were asking us, like, so what are you guys doing? Why are you here? And we told them, I said, yeah, we were playing basketball in the park that we live at. And we're going to go to the store.
Well, guys, I'm not too sure if I should keep streaming for the chief, but I also don't know where the hell he went. Well, guys, I think I should kill this stream. I don't want to lose any of Chief's viewers. I don't want to make his likes go down either. But if you did like me, please, guys, subscribe. I watch you learn on YouTube. Breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law. Rebel over there. Rebel. Rebel. There he is. I found him. There's the chief. I wonder where he went. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't have said that I would kill the stream, but I just didn't know what to do, guys. I was gone without the chief for a while. Alright, guys, I'm going to hand you back.
The reason why we put you over is because you didn't come to a complete complete stop. At
Everybody missed you, Chief.
Your wheels were slightly turning. You didn't come to a complete stop.
Oh, wow.
That's the reason why
There you
we pulled
go.
you over.
Thank you, sir.
And
That doesn't give them probable cause.
right, understand that. But the thing
you so
is,
much.
what they said next really like struck me. And
I
like,
had to
I
go meet
honestly
with
never
concerned
thought
citizen number
that
one.
Something like that would happen.
Concerned citizen number one to give me a lot
After
of
they were about to let us
behind
go,
the scenes
one of the
details
officers turned around and
about
said, "Hey, be
Leon
careful
Valley
who you hang out with." And
politicians
we're, like, looking at each other
and the city
and, like,
manager
what?
and the chief of
So he was
police,
talking to the girls when we were
and he
saying
started
this.
connecting
Be
a lot of the
careful who you
dots.
hang out with, because they could be murderers, drug dealers, rapists. You never know. Be careful who you hang out with. And me and Chris were like, "What are you talking about?" And the girls were like, "No, we know them. They played for the boys' basketball team. We're on the girls' basketball team, and our parents know each other. We know each other." And the cop's like, "No, be careful. You never know." And then after that, the cops let us go. We got in the car, and like just having that feeling of humiliation and just like of embarrassment. And I was just like, wow, I can't believe something like that happened. So then graduated high school, left to go to college, and then I came back after college. And then when I came back to that same city where I graduated from. And then I never shook that feeling, like just of that being happened to me. Like I've never been arrested. I don't have a criminal history. Like, why would someone say something like that that doesn't even know me? So when I came back, I made it a thing to find out which officer said that and see if there was anything that I could do to bring this to maybe a supervisor or someone's attention. So I started going out there and recording and seeing if I could remember the officers' faces, and I had no luck. And obviously, when they saw me recording, they didn't like that either. So they were just like following me around, asking me questions and stuff. And I was like, I don't want to talk to you guys. I'm just filming, which is completely legal. I'm not saying anything to you guys. I'm just doing what I'm doing because I need to find out something. So once I had a friend that told me, said, hey, you should do an open records request because when they pulled you over, there was some sort of report. So if you do open records request, you could probably find out the names of those officers. So that's what I did. And then when I got the report back, I found out the two officers' names, and my name was on there, Chris' name was on there, Ashley's name was on there, and there was another guy the girl's name, I think it was like Brittany or something like that. I'm not sure what it was. But the two officers' names were Officer Deflison, which was the K-9 officer, and the other one was Officer Christensen. So when I found out those two guys' names, I was like trying to follow them around, trying to figure like where these officers are. I'm gonna record these guys, keep them accountable. Like, they're not gonna probably, most likely, I don't think they're gonna say this on camera. Like if there's a camera rolling, they're not gonna say that. So they didn't like me going out there recording them. And it got to the point to where one day I got pulled over, and when I got pulled over, it was one of the detectives was like asking like, what are you doing? What are you doing in our city? And I was like, your city? I was like, this is a free country. I can go anywhere I want to. There's nothing prohibiting me from being here. So long story short, they searched my car, didn't find anything, and did a whole lot of other things that like searched my car, even popped the hood over my car and started like messing around with the under the engine compartment. I was like, are you really trying to find something? Like I was nervous, it's like maybe they might put something there. So I started I was recording the whole time, and then eventually they just let me go with the warning. But they pulled me over because of a license plate light. And they said, no, your license plate light is out. And it wasn't out because I went back to go look at it, and then they told me, no, your license plate's a different color. And I was like, that's big. It's like a yellow-orange, like a yellow-orange color. I said, but you can still see the plate. It's readable, right? They said, yes, but, we're telling you that you need to change the lights on it. I said, but it came with those lights when I bought the car, so I didn't know. But I just felt like going from a license plate light to saying it was out and then saying it's a different color and then searching my car. I think
it was the change of storyline.
You guys are just trying to intimidate me, trying to keep me from doing this. So
yeah, inventing probable cause.
After that, I just started just recording these guys even more, and then they didn't like it. They started like they're taking their cars and blocking my camera view, and even if at nighttime they would take their flashlights and flash it in my cameras to keep me from recording them. And I was like, what can I do? So I went to the police department, tried to file a complaint against them, and they told me there's nothing we can do. They're not violating your rights because the local courts haven't ruled on it yet. And I said, what do you mean? Well, the First Circuit has a court ruling already, and you know they have a case law that protects your personal right to film. Right now, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, they fall under the Fifth Circuit, and we don't have a ruling like that. And I said, so there's nothing like you guys can't make a policy or anything to prevent cops from doing that, because you guys do recognize that there is a personal right to record you guys. However, you know, when officers are violating that, aren't they violating policy? And they say yes, but you know, we're investigating. Basically, what I got at is we're investigating ourselves, and I'm really not going to hold them accountable. So after that, I was just like, wow. So there's no Fifth Circuit ruling. So I was just going around recording, just going not just in that area, because I figured,
so I'm gonna ask you,
how many other people
do
are
you
having
know,
this issue?
was anybody arrested outside of maybe that guy from the hotel? Was there anybody else arrested?
They asked me earlier, but I don't know if anybody
Yeah,
else.
I don't know neither. Okay, so that's the answer, y'all.
And while I was doing that, like in the sense of all me traveling doing that, I've been arrested. I've been
Yeah, people said another auditor was arrested, but we don't know.
Harassed. And like I said, none of this happened before.
That where
until
I got it
after
from,
the camera started
they said it
recording
was
police.
on
Like,
I
before that,
Watch
we
You
had
Learn
no issue with this
live stream.
at all.
So, but it wasn't an auditor. That was my live
After I found a
It
lawyer,
wasn't an auditor.
like after I've been
that got
arrested and
arrested,
handcuffed
it
and
was just
detained many times, I found a lawyer who wanted to represent me in my case.
There you go.
So we
That's
filed
where we got it from.
Eddie.
and one of those federal lawsuits
but it
went up
wasn't
to
an
the Fifth
auditor.
Circuit of
I had
Court
let
of
them know
Appeals.
too.
And I was like, oh,
On
Fifth
the
Circuit.
street, it was like, this
And my
is
lawyer's
not
like, yeah.
auditor.
So what this means is this could be a potential opportunity. I'll pause for a second.
Hello.
Yeah, let me fill it up on the.
Yes.
Sorry, guys, sorry, we're just having a little meeting.
Yes.
There's a sign that says now that you can't bring a gun, you can't bring cameras, you really carry a gun, you really carry a camera.
Just have your chair, sorry, guys. You can sit on the floor. if you want.
Yeah. They don't like open carry, but they open carry every day. So, you know, y'all know that I'm with Texas Crime Unit, so I mainly focus on good Second Amendment rights, extending gun rights and
A little bit of a charge.
You're charged up a little bit. You're gonna have to get you a battery pack,
I
brother.
have one, but it dies faster than my phone. So I need to get a better one.
Well, this one here, this
That's why.
X2 Power, I take this here and charge it through a charger on the wall, and I run this battery pack on this phone for 24 hours solid, listening audios and videos, traveling from Texas to Arkansas to Oklahoma back to Florida to drop off my friend, and then back to Alabama, and it was running for 24 hours solid, and it finally got down to the last bar, but this was still fully charged. So, and I bought this like 2 years ago from the battery store, the battery source, whatever they call it, and it was $50. It's the best $50 I spent as far as, I didn't have a channel back then, but it turned out to be a real godsend for me. Yes.
move the camera around to show you.
Thank y'all. God bless y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all, and God bless you for giving me the 219 likes. I love the likes, and thank you for the 563 people that's watching now.
He's pretty active. He drove from Alabama. I mean, I can't even get anybody to drive 30 minutes, but this guy comes from Alabama. That's what I'm saying. You know, we gotta. At some point, we gotta start taking personal responsibility.
Yes, more likes. Thank you.
Start supporting our fellow Texans that are dealing with these injustices.
Y'all might not know this, but Brother Joe over here, if you send in donations for water, he'll keep giving people some water. And y'all don't know it, but y'all don't know it, but whatever y'all do kind of flows through him.
Hey, that's all right though. I like to
in
talk,
other words,
so it's all right.
you buy some water from him, and you say, hey, give it to somebody for free. That's exactly what he's doing. In other words, you're buying other people's water, and he's the conduit that can do it. Get it? The conduit that can do it.
Like you were saying earlier, what goes around comes around.
Yes.
The Bible says what you sow is what you reap.
Yes.
Certain religions say, what do you say, yin and yang, right?
Yeah, yin and yang.
Karma, that's all, whatever you want to call it, is true.
Right. Well, somebody asked me if I was in yin yang or karma. I said, well, I'm a Christian, but here's what I do believe. Since the Lord says you reap what you sow, don't go plant tomatoes and expect. Don't go plant tomatoes and expect.
Watermelons.
Expect watermelons. Whatever I'm saying. Whatever you plant. So if you put a bunch of weeds out there, expect some weeds to grow instead of grass.
Absolutely right.
So I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
No problem. So
You were left off at the fifth court.
yeah, so one of my cases that my lawyer filed on behalf of me went to the Fifth Circuit, and my lawyer's like, hey, look, this is an opportunity. Right now, the federal court pretty much kicked out your lawsuit because, one, there is no First Amendment right to establish recording the police. However, now since they kicked it out at the federal level, we can appeal it at the Fifth Circuit. And I was like, well, how much is that going to run? He said, maybe about $6,000, $10,000. And I was like, wow. I don't want to stop the journey here. What can I do? So I went to GoFundMe, raised the funds on GoFundMe, and got the money, and paid my lawyer, and we pretty much filed the case in the Fifth Circuit. Now, a couple of weeks later, my lawyer contacts me and he says, I have some exciting news about your case. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, so we're up for oral argument. And I was like, okay, I had no clue what that was. But he was like, what that means is, this is like a very special case because not a lot of cases get sent for an oral argument. Like very few cases, and there's like a bunch of cases that get sent to the circuit. They said, however, like very interesting cases get set up for oral argument. And I was like, all right, cool. So
he's excited.
Yeah, he's excited because he said this is his first one, like he's ever been to, and he's been a lawyer for about 25 years. And he said this is my first one ever. So he went there, and he did great.
Can I pause for just 1 second? Do you have a PayPal link? People's asking for your PayPal link.
On my webpage, there is look, when you go to which is called A Sheep, right? Just Google, just do A Sheep, Leon Valley. On the top right hand corner, it says PayPal. It doesn't work. You need to go to my page and click on About, and there's a link down there. But guys, I appreciate it. I don't need the money. I'll take the money because I'll do it. But
he'll do good with it.
Yeah, but it's not necessary. But I appreciate it. If you're willing to do it, I'll definitely take the cash. We always have needs like everybody else. But I'm not asking anymore. In the beginning I was asking. I'm good. But I appreciate it.
Okay. I'm sorry for interrupting you again.
No, you're good. All right, so what was that?
Unless I get sued, then.
Yeah, he was happy. He was happy for oral arguments.
All right, yeah. So he gets he does oral argument. He did a great job.
Yes.
And I have all 20 minutes on my YouTube channel, so if you want to go back and listen to it, it's a very interesting.
I will definitely check it out.
Yeah. So at that point, they were asking like, okay, we kind of messed up a little bit. Like, they kind of felt the pressure because one of the federal judges was like, you had no probable cause. You had no reasonable suspicion at the point. So pretty much, long story short, is that on February 16th of 2017, they officially ruled in my case that you now have a First Amendment right to record the police. And I was like, wow, and it has my name on it. Like,
yes.
After 2+ years doing this, this is something that, I was able to accomplish with the help of many others. And like I said, when I first started my YouTube channel, it was totally going into it went into a whole nother direction. I was not expecting, to just make a switch from just gaming to being an activist and just recording and documenting police encounters. And as soon as I got that ruling, I went back to the police station that I made my first complaint at, and I gave him the ruling. I was like, hey, I know we spoke earlier about my complaint, I just wanted you to have this, and I gave him the ruling. He was like, this is yours? Like, he was shocked. He was like, wow, congratulations. And, after that, I just pretty much made a name for myself because of that Turner versus Driver ruling.
So, quick question. I'm a nerd, right? Do you do any videos on gaming anymore?
No. I haven't.
Or as you've gotten older, you've gotten rusty?
No, I still play a lot of video games. I still
okay.
do. I just haven't really recorded. I set up a Twitch account, so now I stream on Twitch. Because right now, they got a group that I play PUBG with.
And so I was supposed to be playing with them tonight, but I came here. So I was like, I'll be there tomorrow maybe. So we can play tomorrow. But I might set up like another YouTube channel and like link it to it.
Hey, how you doing?
So I know this is the activist channel, but
yes, sir.
This is my gaming channel, so you guys can go there.
Yes, sir.
So I think that's
It pops up in Leon Valley Circus in YouTube as well. Look,
and some there's
it
been
pops up
pushback
as
from
Leon
YouTube
Valley
on
Circus in
respect
YouTube
to
as well.
demonetization.
Yeah.
There's also been.
I just thought that was funny.
Yeah, exactly.
How? Issues like that.
Well, listen, I'm going to try and do possibly another 2 or 3 more audits. I may stay here and do some more tonight or tomorrow. I'm having to talk to some people and see if I got some backup to do that. And I may go to Austin or Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, may go to Tyler. It's all kind of up in the air where I might go. And it's going to be dependent on PayPal. If I got funds, I'm going to try and do more while I'm out and about. And I'll try and release it, do some live online stuff, and then release some stuff every couple of days or so. If my PayPal gets some more funds. If it don't, then when I leave here, I'll have to go on back like I originally planned. So I'll leave it up to y'all. But if you do want to do the PayPal, if somebody put up my PayPal link, I appreciate it. And if you can, okay. And if you can't, okay. It's just like always. I leave it up to the people. If you got it and you want me to do it and I'm your reporter, then you're funding me like your local newspaper. If you don't worry about it. God bless.
You did Lackland, I believe, right? And that's really what. Right there, Lackland. How can you get away with that? And that's yes, sir. Oh, you just put it right in the little slot there, brother. I don't think it'll fit. Shove it in there, man.
What's that for? A charity?
There's one of our customers, his daughter is raising money to go to Israel next year.
Yeah?
And so they sell chocolate. This is what, our 5th box we're selling? Yeah, so
They're
dollar bar.
They're selling chocolate for their daughter to go to Israel.
Yeah, I think it's either her church or her school.
Okay, wow.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Have you seen the King Cyrus Trump coin?
No, I have not.
Yeah, it's out of, I believe it's coming out of Israel. And maybe you know a little bit more about this, but I think they're selling these coins to help build what is it, a temple?
Oh, the temple, okay.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, pretty interesting. But yes, the King Cyrus Donald Trump coin. Not a big fan of presidents or anything, but it's pretty cool that they're trying to raise money. We're supposed to be trying to get back to Israel soon, right? So all of us are supposed to be going there.
Sure,
soon?
absolutely right.
I tell you what, my wife has asked me a couple of times. She said if somebody paid or somebody sent us a briefcase with money in it, it was legit. It wasn't stolen funds. And where would you want to go? And I said, I want to go to Israel. I've never been there. I'd like to go to the Holy Land and see where my Lord was born, see where he was crucified, see where he lived, see where Paul went, the other apostles.
It would be a pilgrimage for our faith, absolutely.
Yes. So, hopefully, whether it's 10 or 20 or 50 or 100 of us, maybe can get together and get some package deal at some point and go. Of course, it'll take me and my family to save up for a long time to get there.
But you know what? Our Father in heaven is rich.
Yes.
And he can provide. And, his rules are pretty, and there are rules. His rules are pretty simple. Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all these things will be added unto you. It's a pathway. I mean, it's a
simple.
lifestyle.
Simple.
It really is. The problem is, I live in a fleshly body.
Yes.
And there are things drinking carbonated drinks I shouldn't be drinking.
Yeah.
I struggle like everybody else.
Yeah. Well, I used to tell the preacher, my preacher I sat under for 15 years, I said, well, we all put our pants on one leg at a time, and he said, not me. I said, what do you mean? He said, I jump in my pants. I thought, I should have known. He said, I got you. Let's see, I would love to go to Israel. Let's see, who is that? I can't even read their name. Holy Jesus, my eyes are getting well, let's see, it's the Bama guy 334. Okay. Yeah, Guardian 2.0. That guy can't stray away from the camera. Okay.
But
Yeah.
I haven't had any, with what's going on here, I haven't had any, I just want to share, really any bad interaction with Leon Valley PD. They pretty much left me alone. Now, I could probably go over there and do something dumb and get arrested. I'm not going to do that. I have a business here. I love the city. And I'm talking about just Leon Valley. Leon Valley is a suburb or a small city within the city of San Antonio. This is my home. I love it. We chose Leon Valley of all the places to open a business. And our hope and desire is that one day this will be all rectified and cleared out.
Well, can I say, and of course we had probably another 150 extra people a while ago, and it'd have been better if I could have said it a while ago, but I was trying to listen to the brother here and say what all he had to say, so I could learn as well. People say, oh, you think you know it all. No, I only know about 10%, but God teach me the other 90 slowly but surely.
You got it ahead of me. I got maybe 0.5%.
Oh, wow. Well, anyway, here's what the concerned citizen #1 a while ago told me, and he would like me to share that with the people, that they had a former council member that really put the squash on stuff like what's going on now. Of course, they never had nothing going on like now,
sure.
But anything that was out of check. But said there was very seldom anything out of check. And said the old chief of police run the same size city with 15 officers with virtually no issues. So you bring in somebody that's got integrity issue, or at least a cloud over them, so they really can't do their job with a cloud over their head. Okay, so to be the chief of police, you should have integrity and people should have confidence. Well, if they believe you're a cheater, even if you didn't, if you put yourself in a position to be called a cheater and to be believed to be a cheater, no matter what the outcome is, people lose faith and confidence, so you can't be that leader no more unless you go out and reestablish yourself somehow, some way. So he doubled the size of the police department, and he ramped up revenue machines so that theoretically he could have all these other people, because the more officers you have, the more power you seem as having, and the budgets. So it gets around to when it's time to renew or whatever, then the city manager and the mayor talk about, oh, he's brought in, an extra $500,000 or $4 million to the revenue. Yeah, if he wants to go from 100,000 to 175 or 200,000, that's okay. His end goal, I believe, is to make more money than the chief of police in San Antonio. So he, quote, has bragging rights because he's jealous of the chief over there.
And what I would say, you're not asking me, but I'd like to comment.
Sure.
I would say, in my opinion, that's above my pay grade. I don't even know how to comment on that.
Right.
My first instinct would be, and I don't know this, and I'm not even pushing back.
Sure.
My first instinct would be that because this is a small city within a huge metropolitan center.
Yes.
I could see where more officers might be needed because they're not dealing with the population of the Leon Valley.
Right.
They're actually dealing with a population of over 2 million people.
Right.
Because of this, Leon Valley's become a thoroughfare.
Right.
And so you have people that are coming through here. So no, I'm not pushing back. I'm not even saying that I know.
Yes.
I'm saying it would make sense that there would be a little bit of growth.
Right.
That's where I'll stop.
Well, here's what I think would have been justified. Hypothetically, if I was the new chief and come in, then first of all, there would be an assessment of 30 to 90 days to see where the department has been, where it's currently at, and where it needs to go to make sure we're taking care of the people.
Sure.
Not the officers. We're taking care of the employees.
Got a customer.
Okay,
Sorry.
Another customer.
Gotta make my money, bro.
Gotta make your money. Yeah, no money, no H2O for you. So, anyway, we'll talk to the empty chair. What politician was that talked to the empty chair? Interviewed the empty chair or something like that? I can't remember. My brain can remember something and not everything all the time. But anyway, I probably may have put on another couple officers, maybe been gone to 5 more officers, but they would have been added a little at a time and a little bit more, because you double the size of the department, the officers don't even know each other sometimes. You get into a lot of conflicts, you get into a lot of competition and jealousy. That's too much growth too fast. Even if it's warranted, you piece it out. But that's the difference in a good leader and just anybody. Oh my God. Howdy, how you doing? Yes, sir. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream. It's been going for an hour and 41 minutes. I actually still got some power in my battery pack, and I may come back to y'all here in a little bit. But let's take a break, y'all. Let's take a break. I ate one piece of pizza earlier. I may go next door and get me a piece of barbecue or something. Aloha, God bless you. Thank you again. I go where some men fear to tread, but only because I got Jesus. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you. And I'll definitely come back tonight. I'll definitely come back. If that's in 20 minutes or that's in 2 hours, I definitely will come back. Unless I'm dead or fall down or something, or they lock me up illegally or do crazy stuff to me over here. Of course, that would be bad. Thanks, thank you, thank you, thank you. Peace, love, joy. Help us, God, to do the right thing. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Yes, I will do another live stream. It won't be that long. Thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you, Lady Bird. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think Lady Bird was supposed to have a wrench. What was that? Good day. Had a busy morning. Need to fix some damaged Deli computers. May God bless you all. Bank versus UTV. That's my buddy Jimmy down at Bank versus UTV at Tampa. He's a supporter of mine. He's a brother in the Lord, and he helps financially support me in this channel. And he's a God-fearing man, and he's helped a lot of people in need. Be praying for Brother Jimmy there. Be praying for all of us. Yes, thank you. God bless you. Just really, yeah, Lady Bird, I had set up a wrench for you. I don't know what happened to it. I had a wrench set up for another guy, and he asked me where the wrench was, and I went on there and it wasn't there. So this is the second wrench that he had known there. Thank you, Brother Jimmy. Woo-wee. Yeah, I'll come back, y'all. I'll come back. I'm going to do a countdown where if anybody wants to get anything off of here or write anything, you got a chance to get it on. I hate to cut people off. It ain't right. So here goes my countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. God bless y'all. God bless y'all. God bless y'all. In a great and a mighty way. This is your chief, your brother Damon, your press agent on assignment in Leon Valley, Texas, also known as Lost Valley. Leon lost his way, Texas. Bye-bye.